What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Today we got some surprising news for you. We're going to talk about the Halo Collar 4. If you're looking for the perfect GPS smart dog collar to build a fence with, an invisible fence, and keep your dog contained and give you some peace of mind, you may want to check this out. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Really going to help the channel out. I do want to say that it seems like just yesterday that the Halo Collar 3 rolled in the mail. And here I am already opening up the Halo 4 and doing a full-fledged review on it. Also, make sure you stay tuned to the end because we're going to talk about the price and basically what you can expect when you purchase one of these things, as far as how it's going to affect your bank account for good or for worse. So definitely stay tuned and let's get started. So here we are at the most exciting part of the entire ordeal. This is the Halo 4 unboxing. And of course you get your little slip with your QR code that helps you set it up in the app. This is your little charging thing. They did it a little bit differently this time around. So you got this kind of a block here. This here will help you with the perfect fit system, and it'll clamp on your new end cap. The USB-C cable is USB-C style on both ends, and it fits into that little square contraption that I pulled out first. These are, of course, your little probes that go on there if you want to use the Static Shop. And of course, you get your end caps for when you use the Perfect Fit system. And the collar itself, which is the whole purpose of this show. It comes with, like the Halo 3, it comes with the sleeve over the top of it here, and you can take that off anytime you want to. It's entirely Velcro. And the best part about the whole situation is if you decide that you want to take off the Velcro, the collar looks pretty sharp. And it's also got that flex in the center, which allows it to fit on smaller dogs. That's something the last Halo Collar, the Halo Collar 3, was missing. It flexes in the center there for you. So you can tighten it down just a little bit more for those little dogs with 8-inch necks. So going from the Halo Collar 3 to the Halo Collar 4, there are some major specification upgrades, as you might expect. One of the major ones is the dual frequency GPS. It's the only one of its kind on the market right now, and this really fills a void that the Halo Collar 3 was severely lacking, especially when comparing it to the Spot-On and the Spot-On's Forest mode, which helped the Spot-On out in tree areas, tree canopy, and urban areas with lots of large buildings. The Halo 3 suffered from signal loss in those areas, and this dual frequency GPS really fills in that void, gives you better signal in heavy urban areas and in tree coverage. Also, it now fits neck sizes from 8 inches to 30.5 inches. I believe the Halo Collar 3 was only down to either 10 or 11 inches. But I think it's because they put a flex point in the center here. And man, that really makes a difference. And if you go back and watch some of my previous Halo Collar 3 reviews, you probably heard me mention why I thought these collars wouldn't fit the really small dog necks, is because it was all one solid piece all the way around here. It didn't allow for much curvature to really, slim down on the for smaller dogs. And so I think that this break in the center here is it's simple, but it's extremely effective in bringing some smaller dogs into the mix, some 10-pound dogs with smaller necks. I think that's great because it definitely opens up the market for people with little dogs. It's also got a fantastic battery boost over the last one. The last one was a 24-hour battery. Now you're getting up to 30 hours with this battery. I was pleasantly surprised to see this thing still going for nearly 2 days, and I have pretty active dogs. So that was a very pleasant surprise, and I really like these key features upgrades. I think it's definitely enough to give it the Halo 4 name some value, because this is not a Halo 3 Plus. This is an actual step up, an actual big upgrade in the Halo 4, so I think it's great. So let's talk about the pros and cons on this thing. Obviously, it's a new and slick piece of tech, but there's no such thing as perfection. There's always going to be some cons, but I really like the pros for this one, especially number one, the dual frequency GPS. I think that's a major step up in filling that void with its most, major competition, the Spot-On, having its Forest mode. Now Halo Collar 4 has something very akin to it and it's got better signal inside, you know, tree coverage areas and urban environments. I love the Perfect Fit system. All the collars before this had the Perfect Fit system, but this Flex Point here that I mentioned earlier is huge because it really allows this collar to shrink down enough for smaller dog neck sizes. I also like the user-friendly app interface. You still got all that stuff with the Halo. If you're a visual learner, it's the perfect kind of app for you because they've got video after video of guidelines, tutorials, everything you can imagine. Of course, all of that is tied in with Cesar Millan. Also, the battery life, that 30 plus hours of battery life is a huge extension over the Halo Collar 3. You definitely get more time with it. I've noticed more time with it, so that just goes without saying that it's an awesome upgrade, especially for, you know, a collar this size. You know, the batteries inside these things are a little smaller, so getting that much extra juice out of the battery is perfect. As far as the cons, I say the charger is specific to this Halo collar. So if you have previous iterations of it, the Halo Collar 3 or the 2 Plus, you're not going to be able to interchange this charger with those chargers and whatnot because, I mean, it is what it is. You can only charge this collar specifically with it. The other con I noticed is that if there's a lot of heavy weather, you know, you got a lot of clouds in the area, you got lightning in the sky, that's when I notice, you know, that you get the signal drop off a little bit, and very dense tree coverage. Not like my backyard, which is sparse tree coverage, what I would call it, maybe a little thicker. But dense, like going up into the woods dense, you may have a little bit more spottiness in your overall coverage, signal coverage. Now, the dual frequency GPS is really what separates this thing from the rest of the pack, and I know I'm harping on it a lot, but that is the main selling point for this Halo Collar 4 is that dual frequency GPS. And basically what that does is it tracks multiple signals from a single satellite using multiple frequencies. Without jumping into all the math and everything, basically what this does is it reduces the interference things like solid structures and atmospheric interference as well. And, you know, obviously when I say solid structures, we're talking about heavy tree coverage, large buildings and things like that in urban areas and cities, things of that nature. So it helps to eliminate all the interference that those things cause, therefore boosting the signal accuracy. Now, the technology alone, just taking the collar and separating it from the equation, just talking about the technology, is supposed to be accurate to within 6 feet. Now, obviously, when you put a collar on a dog, you got a dog running around outside, you got a whole bunch of different factors you're throwing in there. So you may give a little or take a little on one end or the other, but the technology is supposed to be accurate to within 6 feet. The other thing that I think sets this collar apart from the other collars on the market today is its Perfect Fit system. Now, the Perfect Fit system was awesome with the Halo Collar 3 and the 2 Plus because you could fit it to your dog perfectly, and then you could just cut off that excess and pop a new end cap on there, and it looked like the collar had never been cut. And this thing functions the same exact way, but like I said, it's got that flex point in the center. So it opens up the Halo collar for people who have much smaller dogs and who have been wanting something like the Halo collar or the Spot On and simply could not fit it to their dogs because it's too big. So I think that those two factors there are what makes the Halo Collar 4 special, and it definitely sets it apart from the competition. Now, when it comes to battery life and performance, like I said earlier, you've got a 30 plus hour battery. That's a 25% improvement over the Halo Collar 3. Other than that, it performs exactly like the Halo 3. You don't have to change anything on your app or nothing. It just has the more reliable and accurate signal. The collar itself is just as robust and hardcore as the last one. It's got this thick Velcro cover that you can remove if you want to. Protects the collar, you know, if your dog's the rowdy type, likes to get out there and roll around in the mud and stuff. Protects the collar. Obviously, it's waterproof, just like the Halo Collar 3 and the 2 Plus before it. So as far as battery life and performance, this thing's not going anywhere. It's tough, it's durable, it's resilient, and it lasts longer, which is fantastic. All right, so whether you're looking to take your dog out on a hike to the lake or just letting them play in your yard, the Halo Collar 4 has proven to work seamlessly in real-world conditions, even in high-energy situations like bird dogs or hunting breeds. The collar keeps them safely inside the boundary without the need for any kind of static shocks or anything like that, even though that is on the collar as well. The Halo Collar app too, to me, is another huge win. It's very user friendly. You can see your dog's location at a glance. You can send a whistle to bring them home if you need to. If you live near a busy road, put up a physical fence, or you just love taking your dog on weekend adventures, this collar is absolutely perfect for that. It's great for small and large dogs, especially just providing peace of mind no matter where you're at, whether you're at home or in the mountains or visiting family. The Halo Collar 4 ensures your dog is safe and contained. And I know if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I've got Halo fences set up all the way up in Tennessee. I'm in Florida. I've got multiple fences down here. I've got a fence up there. Haven't been up there in months, but when I get up there and open up the app, there the fence will be. And I think that's a fantastic feature on the app. So now it comes down to it, the price of the Halo Collar 4. It is available right now for $599, which to me is a very competitive price, especially for dual frequency GPS, extended battery life, and seamless app integration features. Plus, if you prioritize your dog's safety and convenience, this investment definitely offers a lot of good value. So getting a lot of upgrades with the Halo 4 over the Halo 3, and especially if you see my previous videos, you know my bias for the Spot On. This puts the Halo Collar 4 much more in the same ballpark with the Spot On in terms of accuracy with that new dual frequency GPS. So it's definitely worth checking out. So far, what I love most about this Halo Collar 4 as I've been using it is the incredible battery life. After testing the previous versions, the jump in battery life is astonishing. I really like that. It runs for almost 2 full days without needing a charge. So it's perfect for camping and long trips outdoors. I like the seamless GPS tracking. The real-time GPS tracking is very accurate, even in areas with trees or just general bad areas, bad signal areas. I like setting up the ease of setup for the virtual fencing. Plus, the collar automatically reconnects to the app after you charge it, so you don't have to do anything crazy or wild or jump back and forth. So I love those features about it. I especially love the flexibility feature here. It delivers on its promises. It's reliable, it's durable, gives pet parents peace of mind, whether you're out in the wilderness or you're just in a busy neighborhood. I think the collar is a fantastic investment for keeping your dog safe. If you're looking for a high-tech, fence-free solution, the Halo Collar is definitely for you. You should check it out at $599. It's competitively priced, especially for those who value top-tier GPS accuracy and peace of mind. Now, if you found this video helpful or this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. For more pet tech reviews, let us know in the comments what you think about the Halo Collar 4 and its yellowish appearance here. And whether or not you would use it, whether or not you're thinking about buying it, and let us know if you have used it, what was your personal experience. Thank you everybody for watching, and have a fantastic day.